Hey Aldin, welcome to DaddyCast Math for Wednesday. Um, Today we're going to be talking about subtraction of three-digit numbers without renaming. We talked about renaming. You'll have to let me know what that means. I think it means without borrowing. That's what we used to call it. Anyways, we'll have to see. So first we're going to start out with this equation or this problem. 948 minus 345 equals. Now, do you know how to write that in a vertical format? If you do, take 10 seconds to write it on your paper in vertical format. All right, let's see if this is what you got. So we're going to take 948 minus 345. And they should be lined up. Mine are sort of a little bit off, but they should be one above the other. 8 above the 5, the 4 above the 4, the 9 above the 3. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We have the ones column, O for ones. I want you to subtract 5 from 8. So 8 minus 5. What do you get? 3? That's right. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to do the tens column, T for tens. And you're going to say 4 minus 4. All right, 0. Then we're going to move over to the hundreds column. And we're going to do 9 minus 3. And you get 6. So the answer of 948 minus 345 is 603. All right. Now, let's go take a look at page 35 in your textbook. There should be a green sticky note telling you to start there. Let's see what it says. The word problem. There are 396 children. 214 of them are boys. How many girls are there? So it's saying there's 396 children, there's 214 boys. The rest are girls. So how many girls are there? So they give you the equation 396. That's the total number of children. 396 minus the 214 boys equals how many girls there are. We can find out. So there are blank girls, there are blank girls, however many is left. So we can subtract it like this. We can take, let's block it off, 396 total children minus 214 boys minus. It's going to give us some number of girls. So it's telling us first we're going to do the ones column. So what's 6 minus 4? That's right, 2. Then we're going to do the tens column. So we're moving from right to left. As we're subtracting these numbers, we're going this way. First this row column, then this column, then this column. First this column, then this column, then this column. So we're doing the tens. What's 9 minus 1? You probably already wrote it on your paper. 8. And then the hundreds column, because that's the next one when we're going from right to left. 3 minus 2, what? 182, just like it says right there. All right, 182 girls. So here's the process that we're going to do. First, subtract the ones. You have 6 to start out with. 6 to start out with, you take away 4. Slash, 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 take away 4. Throw them away. 6 ones minus 4 ones equals, how many left over? 2 ones left. Then you have 9 minus 1s. We have 9 groups of 10 here. We're going to take away one group of 10. Slash it out. Because there it is, the one that we're taking away. Slash. So 9 tens minus 1 10 is 8 tens. And then subtract the hundreds. 3 groups of 100. We're taking away 2 groups of 100. So slash, slash. So what we have left is 1 group of 100, 100. 8 groups of 10, and 80, 2 groups of, or 2 ones. So 182, 182. That's the way to do it with the place markers. The way to do it by writing it down is you line them up over each other. The 1 column over the 1 column, the 10 column over the 10 column, and the 100 column over the 100 column, and so on. If you had to, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. First, you subtract the 1 column and you get the answer down here. Then you subtract the 10 column and you get the answer down here. Then you subtract the hundreds column and you get the answer down here, 182. Okay. Let's keep up the good work. Okay, can you turn to page 36 in your notebook? Which I don't have on the screen, but it's pretty simple. It's just a review of tens minus ones and tens minus tens. So you can skip all those, but then when you get to problem 5, I want you to do problem 5 on page 36 in your notebook. Here we'll do the first one together. A is 486 minus 80. So we're going to rewrite that in vertical format. That's what you're going to do in all of the problems that you're doing today, probably in your textbook that you're writing in your notebook. And in the workbook is you're going to take the equation that's written like this and turn it into a vertical equation, up and down. So 486 minus 80. So 6 minus 0. That's right, 6. 8 minus 8. That's right, 0. And 4 minus nothing, it's like a 0 is there, it's 4. 406. So why don't you go ahead and do, well, you're going to do problems 5b through 5f after we're done. But we're going to go discuss problem 8 on the next page really quick, just to go back over this word problem format. So you're going to do problem 6, and you're going to do problem 7, A, B, C, D, E, and F. Remember to write it out like this, like for problem A, 321 minus 100 equals, you'll write it out like that, and then you'll write the answer down here, whatever it is. Your answer shouldn't look like that, it should look like numbers. Okay, problem 8, this is kind of like the problem we had that we discussed up here with the boys and the girls. Now they're going to do it different. There were 287 people in a hall. 52 of them were children. How many adults were there? the assumption is that if they're not a child, they're an adult. There are no babies in the room. And if you think a teenager is different than a child, no teenagers either, just adults and children. All right, that's too much explanation, but the teacher's book said, oh, make sure your student understands it's children and adults. So you'll write that equation out like that, and you'll solve it, and then you'll know how many adults there were. All right, so that is your work for today. You're going to do page 35. Problem 5. And then page 36, numbers 6 through 8. And then in your workbook, I'll just write it out here for you real quick. And you can pause it if you need to remember. Your workbook is pages 44 through 45. And I should have stuck sticky notes in there. Green sticky note tells you where to start. And right now I'm using yellow sticky note to tell you when to stop. And a blue sticky note if there's something you're supposed to skip. Okay, Aldin. Hope that wasn't too painful. Let me know if you have any questions. And I'll talk to you later on a future DaddyCast.